Kitchen and Tequila has only been open for a few months, but word is already quickly spreading about its fantastic food, friendly service, and lively atmosphere. Today, owner Clemente Heredia welcomes us to his restaurant.
For me, when we design a restaurant, it's about creating, what would make it my favorite restaurant? What would it feel like? What could I have to drink? What could I have to eat on a regular basis? Not something I have to go to, and I feel like I have to dress a certain way or be a certain way, but I want something that you can go to on a regular basis.
Customers have been coming in to discover their favorite dishes.
Everything here is super good. I usually get the pork and pineapple tacos, which are really good. They're kind of like adobada tacos. It's like street tacos, super good. But today I had the shrimp tacos.
Today I had two shrimp and crab enchiladas, which were delicious. Really, really good. And but the avocado, it's like pretty delicious too, and especially the beans, the refried beans, because just kind of like the way my mother makes them. So I actually asked for more because they're really, really good.
I think it's a really nice environment and it's really good food. I got the pork and pineapple tacos. They were really good.
And to explore the selection of drinks.
Today I got the Sandia margarita. Super good. It's halfway done already. I need another one. I already told my friends too, this is the spot. If you guys want to drink, this is it, for sure.
I feel like you can drink any of our margaritas with all of the dishes. People love the grilled pineapple and chili, but I feel like our cucumber and cilantro is coming up. And then also just a regular Blanco margarita and our Cadillac margaritas, just because we don't make it with that sweet and sour, it just makes it taste amazing.
My grandma's from Guadalajara, which is the state where tequila is from. So for me, I was surrounded by tequila since I was a little kid. And tequila is one of those things where, it's gotten so big now where I really wanted to create a concept where we can focus on small batch tequilas where you can sip on versus just carrying, 1,000 tequilas. We focus on 100 of the very best sipping tequilas possible. That's really what we're doing.
Clemente grew up watching his family work at Carmelita's, his grandmother's restaurant.
Most kids go to the park after school or, are hanging out with their friends. For me, after school, I would always go to the restaurant. So for me, it was very natural just to be at the restaurant every day, and hanging out with my grandma, seeing her cooking things, seeing customers, And at the time, you don't really realize it, but you're falling in love with what they're doing. That's really what happened with me.
It's where he learned from the best.
I think for us, we wanted a food that was straightforward, simple to understand, but just using high quality ingredients and knowing that you can trust us when it comes to your food. So for me, that's what my grandma did. She never made things complicated, but she always taught us to use the very best chicken or the very best steak or the best spices, but to keep things simple because the flavors will stand out. If you're using good quality, it'll show.
There's no job he'd rather be doing.
And when I graduated college, I actually did real estate first. And I love real estate first, but it wasn't as fun and there's not as much people involved. So for me, being in the restaurant business allowed me to be just a lot closer to people in general. There's something special about seeing someone eat a plate, and that first reaction means so much to me. I can't explain it, but just seeing people smile and having a good time and knowing that we took part in creating that's really, really huge for me.
His passion has created a place that feels both comfortable and exciting.
To me, going out, it should feel like staying in, actually. We want you to feel like, am I at home? Am I at a friend's house? And that feeling is really important to us. So we do a lot of small things to really make you feel that way. And that's the one thing that other restaurants can't copy, because people will have good food, people will have good drinks, right? And they may even copy some of the things we do, but they can't copy the way we make you feel. I just guarantee you that.
We always have this nice vibe going on. I feel like you can always be cozy. You're not too fancy, but you're not too played down, And it's just a great place to hang out and have a drink or come have dinner, just appetizers, anything like that.
It's super modern, but it still has that hint of Hispanic, Mexican culture. So that's pretty cool. They play the music and everything, so it just makes you feel at home.
Clemente, I am so excited to finally try all of this food that the customers have been raving about downstairs. What do we have here on the table?
So we got 4 things here, really. We have the shrimp taquitos. That's our most popular appetizer. It's probably my favorite appetizer too. They're just fun to eat. I
me
think that's
try.
the coolest part about it. So go take a bite. I think you're gonna find you're gonna like the shrimp and you're gonna like the spices inside. It's one of those things you can eat all the time as a meal or better yet with a margarita. It just tastes really good. Then over here, this is the Calo platter, which is kind of nice if you're just sharing with somebody else because it kind of has just, it shows off the quality of what you're gonna get. So you're gonna get, you know, prime steak, prime pork, some organic chicken, 3 sauces, some queso fundido, which is like a cheese fondue, right? And some rice and beans. So essentially, you just have a big platter where you and a friend can order some margaritas and just make your own tacos. They're just really great.
And one of these items is a family recipe.
Yeah, so in the middle, you have the carnitas. My grandma's been making the carnitas that way since 1962. So the carnitas is one of those things, you know, where if grandma makes a certain way, then you should probably not change it. So I've been making it that way ever since.
Something that I love about this restaurant is I talked to some customers, and a lot of them said the cooking is so authentic. It's like their grandmother cooked it or their mother cooked it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's very special. You don't hear that often when you go to a restaurant.
And I think that's important for us is, you know, keeping things traditional and straightforward. I've always thought that's really important because for us, it's not about being trendy. It's more about being more of an institution that you can go back to on a regular basis. That's always been important to us.
Well, Clemente, thank you so much for letting me try this food. It is so good. I cannot wait to come back for more family recipes and maybe to sip some specialty tequila.
Definitely.
And for anyone who's looking for an authentic Mexican meal, this is the place to go. For El Segundo TV, I'm Catherine Chen.